My
What's
name
good?
is Mel. From Brooklyn, New York. I'm a freelance social media manager. What about y'all? What's up?
Hey Mel,
What's going on? What up?
what's going on? I'm decent. I'm a writer slash content creator for the pop culture website Pop Dust.
Nice.
What's up, decent? I'm Kat at Retro Barbie 92. I'm a content creator. I'm a creative, and I'm the founder of Black Men Cry Too.
All right, smooth. I like that. I'm Jordan, J. Hall of Don. I'm the creative of Don Drinks. I also work at a law firm, so.
Oh, okay.
That's what's going on over there. Okay.
I'm Maria. I go by Maria Poppins or MP. I'm from Queens, New York, and I rap. Yes, I'm nice.
All right.
What's up, y'all? I'm Nico. I have a podcast, and I'm a content creator.
Nice.
So what's good?
So let's get into like conversation, I feel, because we have some questions, right, y'all?
I just want to know.
I'm interested to
All right.
hear.
So I'm going to kick it off then, I guess.
Let's do this.
So why do men have an issue with anal play if it's coming from a woman? Why y'all laughing? Let's get
Out
into
the
it.
gate.
I need to know. Not the drink.
Oh, he
Take
had
a
to
drink
drink
to
the
that
whole
one.
thing.
Yep.
Well,
Get your bearings.
me personally, I've never been interested in anal play. I feel like it's just a little too overzealous. I feel like we already
Just
got
mad
a lot of
ambitious.
tools to get the juices going. Why we gotta do anal? You know what I mean?
You're
It's
not
just-
living your best life.
it's just-
More
I
juices
don't
would
know.
flow if you played with anal.
So y'all all have done anal before? No,
I,
don't freeze up.
what? I haven't done
haven't.
anal to a guy, but I've had anal done to me. Whoa, I have a guy. Gosh.
Go on, sis.
I've gotten my ass ate before. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She's like, groceries, groceries.
Thanks to
Okay.
Janae.
That's intro level though. You talking about like penetration, right?
You
I'm
ain't
not
even
gonna
doing
put a
intro.
dagger in my
Wait, have you
butthole.
though?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
No.
So
Yeah,
anal play
I'm
could
not
be
into that.
anything. It could
I'm
be
not into
finger. It could be getting your ass ate.
I'm good. I'm not
Just
into
a little rub.
Nothing.
No.
Just a tickle around the rim.
No.
No.
I'm not
No
into
rim
it.
But
Not
what
even
is
like
the
a-
issue with anal play, you guys? Like, why don't you
That's a
like
big
I'm
it?
just not into it.
You don't know
But
if
you
you're
never
not
tried
into it if you've
That's
never
what they
I'm
gonna
tried
say.
it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just
Do you
not,
like
no, I'm
being
good.
satisfied?
Yeah, but I'm
You know
not.
your
I'm not
G-spot's
into
there.
that. No, I'm
So
good.
why don't you try it?
Let's cut with the G spot.
That's your
Yeah,
G-spot.
no,
but it
no,
is
no.
your
I'm
G-spot.
not doing it. I'm not
I don't
into
know
it.
that. But
You
You
don't
don't
find
find
out.
out.
Find out.
Google.
I don't know that.
So find
Google.
out.
Human anatomy.
Nah, I'm fine.
Google.
Decent. You quiet.
I mean, I was letting y'all, kick the conversation off. I was just observing.
Let them know
So
what
how
it
do you
is
feel?
one time for the one
How do
time.
I
Go
feel
About anal play from a woman.
from a woman?
Because a lot of guys, I think y'all think it's gay to get anal play, and I don't understand if it's coming from a woman.
It's the idea of like, that's where a lot of our masculinity is derived from. So if something
Your
goes,
asshole?
yeah.
That's why
Because-
y'all be
But
full
who
of shit.
created that? Like, where did that really come from? You know, because sex is sex is sex.
All right.
I get that.
All right. It's not nonsense. Let's keep
Nico's
it
like,
a
nah.
bean.
Yeah,
Let's
nah,
keep
I'm
it a
good.
bean here.
I'm good.
If your man came to you, we're talking about ass play, right? If your man came to you and said, hey, I want you to peg me, you telling me you ain't gonna look at him a little like,
If my husband
You
came
wanna
to me,
get-
that'd be different.
I think there's levels, like you said. Like, I'm not just gonna do like anal stuff with anyone. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to have we have to be some sort.
but
some
answer the
sort of
question though.
serious.
How would you feel if your man said that to you?
I'm the
We
type of
talking ass
person
play.
that will try anything once. So
Same.
I would try it. If I don't like it, I would say I don't like it. If I do like it, then
I mean,
would-
have you seem like you have some experience though. Like
pegging.
Yeah, I don't know what you're into,
I'm not out
but
for
I'm just.
pegging. not yet. But anyway,
She hasn't graduated
Next
today
level.
yet.
no, I mean, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I've done or anything, but I don't judge people on what stimulates them or what makes them feel good. The whole point of sex is either to create kids or pleasure. So if
But-
you're getting pleasure from it, what's
But
the
there's certain
issue?
degrees of pleasure.
Yeah.
But it's
What's
also
the
like,
Pleasure. Break them down.
But
The
your
highest
G-spot's
degree probably
there,
comes
so what do
from
you
your
mean?
G-spot
I
and your
mean-
asshole.
I mean, there's level of orgasm you can reach without anal play. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
society's pleasure or your own personal pleasures?
I can't say if it's my pleasure 'cause I never had it. You know
gotta
what I
So
mean?
how
Out your
can you say you
comfort
don't like
zone.
it if you've never had it?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Words matter. I said I would not want it to happen. I never
means-
said I don't enjoy it. I never had it happen to me. I just don't want to partake.
It's just funny
'Cause
that
I know
you
for a
guys-
fact if y'all man wanted to get pegged, y'all will look at him differently.
But there's pegging,
fact.
and again, you still have finger play, you have mouth play. There's other things you can do besides pegging,
You're wild.
and it's still bringing you pleasure.
I think it's because the idea of sexuality as a spectrum is new to men. like when it comes to society, because we've been conditioned throughout eternity to feel like when you're a man, these are the parameters that you have to operate in when you're talking about sex. So now that we're in this sort of new enlightened age, when you talk about sex, when it comes to men, you introduce new concepts, they think it's, perceived as gay because that's what they've been taught their whole entire life. So
But what goes on behind closed doors goes on behind closed
I
doors.
feel like y'all lying.
nobody here is lying. It's just
You
that.
would never
I have your
say
legs
that.
Nah,
Not the
literally.
legs up.
The
All right,
chandelier.
all right.
I like how they all had the dead ass face when I said that too. They were just like, what?
Like,
You
no,
wildin'.
no, it's not even funny no more.
And I'm not laughing.
No,
The stress.
no,
I
literally.
just feel like it's true what you said. I feel like it's 2020 and things are different. Like people talk about like eating ass all the time in like songs and stuff now. So it's just like if you want to, like actually experience that, I feel like that's the first step. Like if you like being pleasured, maybe you should try it. I'm not saying you will like. If you don't like it, then just
Then you
don't
really
do it.
know.
And I feel like with men, like the idea of like, hypothetical situations when it comes to sex is like, they may not be comfortable with talking about it. So it's really a case of, I gotta be in that situation to kind of really say whether I will or won't. Because right off rip, like you could be against something, but then when you actually do it, it's like, I may not have liked this before, but I'm kind of into it now. So I think that's what it is as far as
What if she
sexuality
just
now.
dives in and she just goes,
She didn't ask
She
for my consent.
Lamborghini the doors as
Not the consent. That's my consent.
He's making fair points. I will agree that the reaction that men have to it is definitely a correlation to how society deems men. It's a masculine thing. But I still feel like it's just a little overzealous. I've never even fucked a girl in the ass. It's just never been, I don't know.
it's not
Have
for,
y'all?
It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me.
It
It's not
doesn't
for
mean
me.
that you're judging
Yeah.
anybody if they do or if they don't. It's just like for your own
Yeah,
sexual
nah,
preference.
nah.
That's
But-
just not your
Not for
thing.
me.
But I'm not going to cap and say if I heard one of my mans like getting pegged by his girl,
What is it?
I'm gonna be like, yo,
You're
you
just
gay.
on
Like,
this pegging
like
thing.
just come out and say you
yeah,
gay.
you keep talking,
You're
like
on this pegging
when we
thing.
talk about ass play, we don't mean just like,
I mean, because
Yeah.
Because it could be
I'm talking
bare minimum,
extremes.
just like a little on
Little
the ass,
swipe.
like it's
You know,
not
you
even
swipe your card,
Like a slight win.
Yo.
Like
yeah, like a slight or a little blow.
just
like,
pull your debit card out,
like we're not.
one
It
little
doesn't
lick.
have to be anything
Just one lick.
crazy.
but that's not really.
It literally could be just a
Yo.
little one movement, and then you go, ooh,
Hey.
But would that do
What if a
anything?
tongue slips? Just whoops.
Because she mentioned.
a little of the
Whoops.
saliva dripping down. I know y'all felt
like
that.
blowing
I'm
into
not
an empty
even-
beer bottle, like
What if
like
she goes
that.
from the
that-
gooch to the
That's what
booty
y'all
hole?
talking about.
The what?
what if she goes from your gooch to your booty hole?
The Gucci's are far. It's the furthest I'll go.
But what if she just like
One-
slither and she just
one
slithers
movement.
into it?
Accidents happen.
Nah.
Nah, that's not.
Are you gonna punch her in the face?
Nah, I ain't gonna punch her.
You're
in
gonna be
the-
like,
nah.
So, would you ladies date a man who had an OnlyFans account?
What's on it?
What else is
What else is on OnlyFans?
What you mean?
You have
You can
recipes.
do anything on
could
Oh,
be-
I haven't explored that portion of OnlyFans, so this is new to me.
He could be.
The finessing.
He could be showing his dick jerking off. He could be
What if he's
completely
showing his
naked.
toes?
Nah, that's no. We're talking about the shit
Yeah,
that
come on now.
most popular.
You know what? It's weird because I think of it as like, OnlyFans money is, and you know who's going to be benefiting off of it? Me. So I'm not. I definitely
Who says that you're entitled to that man's income?
If my man is showing
My
his
man?
dick on the internet, and I'm with you seriously, I need to get some of that cut. Like I don't-
Okay, what
see
what
that in
if he
contract.
had it and you didn't know about it and you discovered that he had one?
That ain't my
Oh,
nigga.
nah,
No.
Oh, then
that's
you're
right.
hiding
He's for the
stuff.
streets.
That's secrets. Like that's shady. Nah, it would be
He's
a
for the
dub.
streets then. That's community dick now.
But what if he's not smashing nobody? What if he's
Just showing off his dick.
maybe
His
not
feet.
showing his face? Maybe just
But if
Yeah,
he's not
doing
smashing
his
nobody,
thing.
why wouldn't he tell me that he's making an OnlyFans?
You said
As
what?
someone that's considered making an OnlyFans, if my man was just like, I want to make an OnlyFans, I wouldn't be tight. Because what I have that I want to do for my OnlyFans, I mean, I wouldn't be showing my pussy or me fucking or anything like that. But I might do some raps. Damn, y'all gonna post this.
You signed the waiver.
Might do some raps, might have someone body paint the titties one time for the one time.
Creative.
I like that,
Oh,
right?
OnlyFans.
My OnlyFans coming out
Sure.
tonight.
I'm gonna put my bank information in.
That's
I ain't
the
gonna
thing.
make you
I
the
ain't
big
gonna hold
bucks
you.
though.
But what you mean?
I ain't gonna make you the big bucks.
I'm dead nice.
No.
She is,
I'm
though.
not doubting
Thank
that.
you.
I'm sure you are.
Yes, the
but the
cosign.
whole connotation around
But it's how you promote
OnlyFans-
it. It's how you promote it.
Sure.
See, so a lot of women promote it, and they'll promote it where they're just like getting it. You do a tasteful nude shoot, a little creative, and then they sign up because there's gonna be some horn dogs
Nah,
that are
I'm
gonna
talking
sign
about
up.
he got the whole
me a lot of
meat
horn
section
dogs.
just
Yeah.
out on the timeline. Talk about sign up today.
Okay, you see, that's excessive. Like, I feel like when
No.
you're in a relationship,
that's so
or
deep.
like, it depends if
That's
it's
so
if it's
deep.
a relationship or just like dating, as in we're going on dates and it's not serious. Like, I don't want to see your dick on the timeline. Like, it's just not like I
Even
wake
if
up
it's
at
not
10 a.m.
serious.
First thing I see is you like
I-
jerking off. I don't want to see that.
No.
What if y'all down bad? Rent is due. You got school loans and shit, and he pulling in at least 80K a
I
year,
thought he wasn't
100K a
getting
year.
money.
Oh,
Another dynamic to it though.
Is it my
You
husband?
said you against it, but what if y'all down bad? Rent
my
gotta be
husband?
paid.
How much is he giving me?
Is it my
mean-
husband?
It depends on the
Right.
content.
The rent's being paid. Don't
Yeah.
worry about how much being given to you, but
Is it my husband?
If it's husband,
Okay,
it's
what if-
what's yours is mine. What's
The
mine
question
is
was
mine.
date, right?
what?
So
Date?
50-50.
Yeah.
It wasn't husband.
Oh, dating?
if you
I
date,
mean, look,
Question
out of
is
sight,
date.
out of
What if-
mind. I'm just not gonna have
Okay.
it. I don't know.
For
I
the-
don't know.
To kind of like remix it to incorporate
I didn't expect
y'all question. What if he's on OnlyFans and he's getting anal play done to him?
oh shit.
Wow.
By a man or a woman?
No, it's a dove.
It's anal
What do
play.
you
Oh
mean?
shit.
Okay, you know what it is? I don't
It's a
even
dove.
I feel like it depends on the person. Like me, like sexually, like my sexual life, I want it to be with me and my partner.
Right.
Like, you know, so that's my personal thing. I feel like if you're cool with like the person that you're with, like doing that, that's all fine. But like me, myself, Mel, I wouldn't fuck with it. Like, I just wouldn't want to see you doing anything
You
sexual.
would never be on his OnlyFans.
Hell
Like y'all
no.
doing things.
Hell no.
Y'all face
I'm-
not showing though.
No,
you
no,
just
no. I have tats.
But they still
like,
gonna
no.
know it's the people, even if your face isn't showing. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't want to see my man putting his dick
So how y'all-
online.
Because now it's no longer my dick. Like, it's community
Yeah,
dick now.
and,
exactly.
I
and
don't
in
want community
general,
dick.
it's not really my dick because
But
it's
what-
his.
Nah,
So-
but
it's mine.
It's mine.
It
So
is.
what about the question?
You're leasing it?
It's mine. I own it now.
Leasing.
I got the
Leasing his
right.
dick? That's
to
what it
own
is?
I got
like
the bill
a
of rights to this penis.
ring.
Thank you.
So what about when women have OnlyFans and they want men to just kind of just go with it?
I think that's subjective to the person, though.
Is
I
that
know
a
who
double
I am
standard?
and how I am.
That's
I don't
exactly,
know.
yeah, that's basically what it depends on each person. Like, I feel like when you
I do agree with that.
when
It
you
is
date
very
someone
subjective.
and you know the person you're dating, if someone is already open, like how they are sexually, like online and stuff, and they have an OnlyFans, you're gonna be shocked, like by their content and stuff, versus if you're with someone who's like more low key or shy about their sexual like. life.
That's
Yeah,
what I
it's like-
say.
It's,
So,
kinda- it's the difference between like knowing that you're dating a stripper and then finding out
Facts.
6 months into the relationship
Facts.
that she's a
Yeah.
dominatrix.
yeah.
So like, why are you mad?
I always
Like, I
say
feel like
that.
you set yourself up.
You know, it's my golden rule. Just know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think if
And that's
everybody's
literally it.
transparent and honest about what they're doing, it's fine. But me personally, I'm just not really in the business of having my man put his dick on the timeline. They ain't gotta know
You can put
what
it
you
somewhere
working
else
with.
in private.
That's
Nah.
for me.
That part, because don't
Because
slide in my man's
I ain't gonna
DMs
put my
now.
pussy on the timeline, or I'm not gonna put. Mind you, I'm someone that's considered an OnlyFans.
What if the dick on the timeline provided a Birkin? Then what?
That don't mean shit. I need studio time. I need
Birkin's like
videography.
20,000.
Like, I don't need a Birkin.
I don't know.
I need
There's
rent.
certain things that money can't buy though.
Right.
Like, it depends on who you are. So I don't know.
Alright. Would you take your girl back if she got pregnant while y'all were on a break?
Hashtag break baby.
Dub.
Y'all were on a break.
Nah, it's a wrap.
Hashtag
Dub.
break
What
baby.
you mean?
What you mean on a break? Like we was
a wrap.
together, got on a break, she got pregnant, we got
We can
back
double
together.
down more. It's a break you suggested.
Regardless of the fact, it's see, I can understand if we was on a break.
Think about that and take a second.
We on a break and I found she fucked a guy. All right, cool, because I'm gonna be doing my thing too.
That
But
part.
to find out you got pregnant, you
Sis
must
is-
have had that nigga in the tuck. That's a big move.
Sis is
No?
fertile. Accidents happen.
Condoms break. You forget birth
Condoms
control.
I don't care about
Poppin'.
none of that. I don't care about none of
And
that.
abortions exist too.
Oh,
But
shit.
this
I
is
mean,
a possibility. We didn't say
hey.
how many months pregnant. We don't know how long the break is. What she could be a month pregnant. What are you gonna tell her? Get an abortion, and
Yeah,
then
that's a wrap.
would you still mess with her? Would you still be
No,
with
it's
her?
a dub
I
for
mean,
the rest of my life.
So you
We-
make
we
her
were-
get an
we were
abortion
on a
and you still
break.
won't get back
No,
with
no,
her?
no, 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 no.
He says we were on
we
a
were on
break.
a break.
Breaks,
So, what
break
does that
means
mean?
break up. Break don't mean like let's take a break from what we got going on. Break means break up. And while we
And I
broken
get
up,
where you coming from, cause like pregnancy is just like, you know, the old shit, cause it's like
Come on, bro.
it's
y'all
like
was
the
in love?
atomic bomb, but at the same time, once we no longer together, like I don't have any sort of entitlement to whatever it is that you're doing, and vice versa.
But it's a break though, so the break.
You could be getting trains ran on you, but like, it's not my concern because we not together.
But
But
as a
doesn't
man,
a
y'all
break-
should understand that sometimes y'all pull out games be weak. So I feel like there should be some
That wild
consideration.
wiggle
room.
You want me to give her some slack?
If you love the person and you suggested the break,
I can find somebody else I love.
Okay.
excuse
Oh.
me.
So
it
did
just
you really
come-
love her?
Bro, fuck the semantics.
Oh.
She got pregnant. She got
Somebody
pregnant.
else I love.
My question
If
is
she
this.
liked
I'm gonna
it, she
say
should've
no,
put a ring on it?
I'm good.
Because this situation happens to
I'm
women all the
good.
time. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade,
Yeah, so
they're still
leave.
together.
Simple.
It was her choice though.
Leave. Nobody tell you how to
just
stay with your
saying.
nigga.
It's
Leave.
her
But what
Yeah,
is it?
it's her
Why is it
choice.
an issue with men? Like if she women, well not me, I'm
Maybe
not thugging it out.
maybe
but
it worked out for them. You know, it's
So
not gonna
why-
work out for me. I'm
But if
gonna tell you that
Gabrielle
I'll-
didn't go back, would you talk shit about her?
it's not my business.
If she didn't go
I
back,
didn't even know this until
no, I
y'all
would
said
say
this.
that's the right decision. Me
I
personally.
mean, with men,
personally.
it's different just because like the idea and the concept of a woman having their baby is like a stamp. That's something you can't separate yourself from. No matter how much you may want to. It's like we have something that mutually bonds us for the rest of our lives. So with a man, that's like a really really big commitment in their mind to have somebody have their baby. So if you having a baby with somebody else, it's like, oh shit, that person means more to you than I've ever meant to you if you could have a baby with him. That's
would
how-
But
Second.
y'all,
I mean, maybe
men
she don't
have
believe in
babies
abortions.
with people they don't care
But
about.
I'm
all the
playing
time.
devil's
every
advocate
day.
here.
I'm playing devil's
Yeah, I'm
advocate.
playing
I'm not
devil's-
agreeing.
Maybe
you
she
play
don't
devil's
believe in
advocate for
abortion,
that,
so
too.
that's
that's how
That's
I'm
another
people play
variable.
devil's advocate.
I'm thinking about you
the
bringing up
question was a
abortion.
break though, right?
You,
That alludes to the idea that they're gonna get back together. Okay, it was a break. So you said you're different. So you would get back with her after she's pregnant now. She's keeping it, right? We're assuming she's keeping it.
It
You're gonna
depends.
be with her.
It
while she's
depends
having
on the
baby.
nature of our relationship. If it's a
Cap.
situation, no cap at all. No cap at all.
some people are
quick.
mature.
I'm sorry to cut you off, brother.
Nah, I say that because like I've been in situations where I've been on breaks. So
Yeah.
Feel like you
it's
are.
like whatever we do independent of the break, it's like I have nothing to say about
But
it.
you-
and you
but
do.
they never got pregnant.
See, there's
But
details.
it's still my choice though on whether or not I want to be
It
with
is,
her.
but look-
And if I love her,
That's
if that's
mature,
like I
man.
feel like
It's very
that's
mature.
that's my one, like that's the person I'm meant to be with. That's my soul tie. That's my everything. I gotta look beyond that shit. Cause
You
we
gotta
not
look
married.
beyond the
Like,
kid?
too, at the end
All
of the
that shit
day,
sounds
she could
sweet
do
and down.
something.
No, because
like,
I'm also somebody who was raised by another man. Theoretically, that wasn't my biological father.
So you
and
know that.
and that's because he
Like
loved
your
my mom
family.
so much that he
she
was
could
willing.
do a situation where it's like,
Yeah, that's
not that we went in depth into the
Yeah.
question, but it comes down to the honesty. If somebody that you've been with, y'all go on a break and then they get intimate, because when women are on break, when we're on breaks, we don't know what the hell y'all are doing.
Exactly.
And
Because
y'all
we
do
don't know
stuff.
what the hell y'all are doing. We just doing us.
sure.
It could be a
We're being
thing where she
angels,
probably
we're at
wasn't
Bible
even
study.
out here
I'm at
wilding,
the
throwing
library
it for
studying.
every single body, but it might have been in that one person, and that one person, condom out of break, pull out game, shouldn't be fucking
But
someone
look,
raw, but pull out
Fertile.
But look, it's a difference between. 'Cause I know situations where you date a woman and she has a small child, and then you end up raising the child, right? I know the situation is what, but it's different between us being on break. You do something, but this is a decision that's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. This is a child we're talking about. This isn't just you having me find out that you got fucked at a party or some shit. This is a situation where that decision is gonna prolong for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's
It could
a
happen at
bigger
the party.
decision than just,
This is
we was on
longevity.
break, so
I think what it is like, the idea once again of somebody getting pregnant, that means that love was involved in it. And it's like accidents fucking happen. Like you said, it could be the situation where, you got fucked at a party
Yeah, people
and,
get
the
pregnant by
condom
people
broke
they
and
don't
now
love
she
all the
pregnant.
time.
She
All
don't
the
believe in
time.
abortion.
I'm gonna be honest,
day.
y'all.
All the
We're
time.
in
It happened just now.
2020.
What time
We
was
all
it?
know that love is not required
just happened.
for a child these days.
Exactly.
And shit happens. So I like how you've been like mature about it, and I'm just like, if you really like this person, you really like this is the one. You know, this person is the one. You
But-
really gonna let that like affect.
But to Nico's
But the
point,
thing-
like I said, I feel like,
It's the
with
one
me-
perfect woman.
With
She
me-
just got another baby.
With me,
Yeah,
it's like,
wow.
like I said, I've been through like situations that prompted me to be a little bit more mature and think objectively outside of myself. But in Nico's case, if like you don't want to get back with her, like I don't feel like you're necessarily wrong for that either. Like I said, it's contingent upon the relationship and how,
It's-
like
it's
some
all
people have hard
subjective.
stops and some people have deal breakers, and we can't necessarily, dictate which is which for certain people unless it's like rooted in something really, really misogynistic or really, really stupid, But if you're in the position where you feel like, yo, I'm not even ready to be a father if you and I were to
That's-
get pregnant,
it.
and you know you're having somebody else's baby, that's like compounded interest right there.
That's why I was
get
gonna
that.
say that I
That's
don't
a
think
very-
it's a
very
matter
well
of being
said.
mature. Maybe stepping away from the situation, knowing that you won't feel comfortable in that space. Maybe that's the more mature decision. I don't think your decision of just being with women because she has a child, that's seen as mature. It may be a different view of maturity, but it could be mature to be like, you know what? I'm gonna take myself from the situation because I don't think that I'll be the best person, man, or father in this situation.
I agree with you.
There's
on that.
nuance in that.
I'm gonna give you an example just because I've kind of had quote unquote experience. I was dating someone, and not too long after we broke up, she wound up getting pregnant. And we were in this really, really gray area where we were like kind of talking but not talking, and then she winds up having a baby and all of that. And then, you know, at the time I was kind of dating somebody else, but it really wasn't working out. So I'm like, you know what? She has the baby, you know, the baby's here, like maybe I should kind of sort of try to like, you know, put this back together and like manufacture a family.
Stepdaddy.
But then I was like,
Yo, Mel,
at the
Mel.
same time, I was like, yo, this isn't my family. Like, I couldn't step into that role just because I felt like, you know, it was like instant family, like pour and mix, and the baby and the wife is already there. So that was a decision that I decided to walk away from, you know. But,
crazy.
you know, had it been somebody else, you know, who might have been a little bit more, you know, okay with dealing with the situation, I'm not gonna fault them for wanting to step in and want to play stepdaddy and all that other stuff. But at the time that it was happening to me, that wasn't something that I could do, you know. But it's really, like I said, contingent upon who you are and what you're willing to deal with in a relationship. If you're willing to stay, then that's just a testament of how much you're gonna love, you know, the baby and how much you love that woman. But if you want to walk away, that's also a testament to how much you love yourself and realizing how mature you are to say, you know what, this situation ain't for me.
All right, so question for you ladies, right? How would y'all handle a situation, or would y'all even date a guy that he doesn't go to college, he may not even graduate high school, right? Has no career yet, but he has strong visions and really strong ambitions. You see it in him, but he down bad right now. You may have to pay for a couple meals. He can't really, you might pay for his phone bill, but you see it in him. You know if he gets it right, he got it. But right now he down bad.
Is he working? Because I could see it in the person all I want, but do they see it in themselves? Are they working towards that and being the best possible them?
He has the ambitions, but he in between jobs right now.
But is he working to get towards that?
Yeah, he's working, but in the
What is he
state that
doing?
y'all at right now.
That he working
is he
didn't
doing at
sound
this
too
moment?
sure. Is he working?
Is
What do
he
you do
working
with
like
our
have a job
day-to-day?
or working towards his dreams?
Working towards his job, working towards his dreams, everything. Is he really making sure
Let's-
that he is
let's
where
say-
he wants to be?
Let's say
as-
he's a creative, he's on the entrepreneur road, right? And he's in between jobs, but he has a vision.
When we say in between jobs, what is he doing day by day?
There's
Like
been
24
times where
hours
you
a
trying to find a
day.
job and you got that little span where
I can't
you're not
What
getting
is
a
relate.
call
I
back.
stay
he
with a
doing
job.
in his days?
You said what?
What is he doing in his days? How are we spending our
Is
days?
he
He's
on
being a
Indeed
creative.
at .com?
Yeah.
For 2 hours?
Let's say.
Because
Let's
I'm a
say.
creative
Let's
that's in
say.
between jobs because my job closed down.
Right.
Damn, COVID. My job closed down.
Same.
I'm a full-on creative.
Right.
So, you know,
Let's say he is and he's trying.
if
Okay.
he's trying,
But
and he's
he
a good-
down, like you gotta pay for his shit.
I'm
like
sorry.
meals and shit.
I really
Millions?
feel like it
No,
depends.
mills.
It depends on you as a person, your past experience. My past experience with men, I've been in that situation. These SoundCloud rappers type of shit, whatever. Like I'm not doing that no more. Like I just feel like I'm not like I want someone who is just as successful as me, or at least like I understand the whole like you have a vision. Everybody has a vision these days. All right, Nico. Everyone has a vision these days. But it's just
everybody.
like I need to really feel like you're actively working on that, but also like you need to have your shit together. Like you need to be able to pay your bills. Like I'm sorry, there's people working 9 to 5s that also have a vision. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what is your excuse that you're just like sitting there working on
you
your
can have a
the
vision,
whole
but you
time?
got to be working towards it. And you
You
know,
need to be
like
getting money somehow.
with me, like I'm someone, I still live at home with my parents, but like I don't really ask my parents for anything. So now, if you're someone that's a creative, and as a creative, if you're really working towards getting to it yourself, we can work together, as long as you're not sus.
I'm just like,
saying.
Please.
Just don't be sus.
You have to do
But
something.
you really got to be
You
working
gotta be
towards it
doing
because
something.
my things that I've grown up on is that a man is supposed to provide and protect. You know what I mean?
That's a social standard.
So, and it is a
here we
social
go.
standard, but you know
Let's
what?
be clear.
I hear
Some
you, Nico.
social standards I'm okay with. I don't need to be the breadwinner of the house. I don't want to wear the pants. I mean, if I'm the breadwinner, you ain't gotta know. But if you're really working towards getting your shit together, like, cause we're all, I feel like, especially at this point now, we're all on the same page. Even if you got a job that's like a great 6-figure job, you still working from home. And that's still detrimental to your health and your mental health. So if you're working towards fulfilling a life for yourself that you want, and you're really working towards that, and I mean, if I ask you, what did you do today? And you say nothing,
You ain't even
we
cook
ain't got
dinner.
nothing to talk about.
He was applying to
I-
jobs.
No,
I've actually,
but-
I've actually
but Pete,
been.
if I
I'll
ask
twist
you
on
what
it,
you did
but
for
I-
the day, you
Let's
say
hear what this one got to
nothing.
say.
He
Because
was
you
applying to
always.
jobs.
Nothing.
Probably.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
if you did- if you did that,
My
say
bad.
He went
that.
to Starbucks.
My
If
bad.
you did that, say
So
that.
day?
I've actually been the dude who didn't have a job and had a girlfriend who did, and pretty much I'm working towards striving for my dream. But my situation was a little bit different because like I really was like doing stuff to kind of like supplement me not having a job. So that's why like I have the body clock that I did now, because when I was unemployed, and I was unemployed for like maybe 2.5 years. And that's why like I was like up at 6-7 o'clock in the morning, because I was like, yo, if I'm not working or whatever, at least I need to be up looking for work or
And
doing
also-
something.
I agree.
I'm-
But
that's
he's
what- can I also
describing
say
the
something,
situation
though?
that I was describing. See,
Can
the
I-
thing is,
can I say
he's
And I-
doing
and
things
I was,
behind the scene, but there's no intangible
Yeah.
that you can't see.
And I was
it.
making
You know what I mean?
music. Like that was like my primary thing before I got into content creation and writing. But I wasn't just like, sitting at home saying, I'm a rapper. Like I was doing shows. Like I was going out of state doing shows. I was getting paid shows. The money wasn't coming in crazy, but like, you know
Okay,
what?
you doing some-
I'm in
There
the
was money. That's
studio.
different.
But that's
I'm
to her
working.
question. What are you
Yeah,
doing with
what
your
I'm gonna
days?
say
Are you being
though-
productive? Because if
Every
you're not
hour,
being productive,
if every
it's a
hour
dud.
that goes by, are you spending it sulking in the fact that you ain't got your shit
Oh,
together?
no,
Or
I
you,
would-
what
that
are you
was-
doing
Giving
for
Lauren,
shit
yeah.
During that
Like,
time,
you
I'll
You
probably
sitting
go
on
back.
that
This
for
is a guy
years.
with ambition. This
Yeah.
is a guy that's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
that has
saying. The guy has-
goals and stuff.
You
Yeah.
should have the
no,
ambition
that's
with
fine.
productivity. If you're just ambitious and you
that.
just sitting there,
I ain't gonna
agree with
hold
that.
you.
Can we
I
be
would
honest,
rather
though?
someone that has ambition versus someone that has a regular 9 to 5 and they're miserable with their job.
Right.
Because
Facts.
I'm someone that has ambition. Outside of maybe the stage job that I do, I might be doing other things outside of it. I might want to get into other things. If you're doing just your stage set, your regular 9 to 5, and you're not stepping outside, maybe, you know what? I like cooking. I started doing this cooking class 2 days a week. You're not for me.
But also, it's
No.
contingent upon
No,
who
I
you're
have
with, though.
things to say. Can
Mel,
we be
let Mel
honest?
want to talk. Mel wanna
I've
talk.
been trying to talk, you guys.
My bad, my
Can we
bad.
be honest? Like, this is not men. Like a lot of men. I'm not saying y'all because you be thinking like whatever. I'm just saying a lot of men get comfortable when they need like a woman is like supplying for them and stuff. So they act like they're
Y'all play a
doing
part in
things or
that too,
doing
though.
bare minimum.
You talking about
You know why?
Lawrence?
Because you're coddling him.
Oh,
You
shit.
are.
It's true.
You are
I'm grown
enabling
now. I
his
don't do
behavior
shit like
by
that. Like
doing
you
that.
grown.
Well, not you,
know,
but
I'm just saying. Like I feel like a lot of men get comfortable, and like I don't feel like you need to put that on the women too. I feel like you also need to take accountability as a man, which you're trying to avoid right now.
No, no,
right?
no,
Because
no.
you want us to
So-
believe in you, but now we're being told that we're coddling you for believing in you and
No.
supporting you and
No.
bringing
Drop these
hot
niggas in the
food
street.
to the table
No.
while you're sitting at
No.
home
Words
sleeping
matter.
every
Nope.
day, applying to one
Nope.
job per day.
So
No.
what I want to
Turn
say
it
is
down.
this, right?
Damn, Cat.
Run
Okay.
it down.
No,
This is
no.
what I want to say. I agree with you, Decent. I've been in that position
Right.
where I've definitely had a shorty who had her shit together and I didn't have my things together. You know what I mean? I was down bad. When I moved to New York, moving to New York with literally nothing is a hard task.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And not really having a lane is a hard task, and I've done it. And that was 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in that position, but what I do personally, I shy away from relationships. I'm not trying to deal with that.
Don't bring
I don't
nobody
think
else.
I'm,
Right.
I'm, I
Proper,
don't think I'm
proper,
prepared enough to do it because I know what women want, and I want to be able to, what she said, provide. You know what I'm saying?
Provide.
That's
I want to
what
be able to
respect.
be the man and
I feel
and
like
do
you
what I
know
gotta do.
when you're
And-
not good. Like if you don't
And
have
I'm
your
just
own
saying,
shit
yeah,
together, how are
I'm
you gonna
good.
like be able to like
Not
trying to
that.
shy
provide?
And
away.
too,
Not
a lot of
provide, but,
times, like, I mean, I've had moments of my time. I'm been dating quite some time. I'm not gonna say my age, but when a guy's not where they want to be, there's a certain level of love and like things that they give you that's not really there. And that, I feel like though, if we could take like the whole gender aspect in general, when you as a person is not where you want to be, there's just a certain level that you're willing to give.
It's a
You
balance.
can't give your
But,
all if
but
you're
also,
not giving your all.
also
to it,
like
you know?
in me being in that situation, as far as me being somebody who didn't have a 9 to 5, but I was dating somebody who did. My partner at the time, she hated her job, and me, I'm somebody who didn't have a job, but I was still, you know, very, very optimistic about my prospects because I was pursuing whatever it is that I wanted to pursue. So you could be in a situation where you do have, you know, presumably, you know, your shit together, where you're able to pay your own bills, you're able to, you know, pay your own way, but you're not necessarily happy. And that could be an albatross in a relationship too, because you're with somebody who, you know, may start to resent you because even though you're not being able to afford things or pay for things, they feel like you have this like carefree perception on life because you're not as miserable as them.
That's when
Can
the
I ask
support.
something though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask, like, because I feel like when you're in that position, like, I feel like you need, and this is male or female, you need to step up in other like categories of your relationship with
Oh,
someone.
absolutely. When
That's
I
what
wasn't
I'm saying.
when I
Like,
wasn't
chores
working,
around the
Like,
house.
if
when
I'm
I
buying
wasn't working, I was
groceries,
like
supportive
still, you know,
somewhere.
what? I'm not working. So guess what I'm gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna, you know, take you
Take
to
your
the train
car.
station. You know,
dishes
when you need, you know, I'm washing
Yeah,
the
like,
dishes.
I come
I'm
home, I
cooking.
do groceries,
I'm walking the
laundry
dog.
done.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm doing everything that I can to not just, you know, show you that, you know what, you at work all day and I'm just here on my
house
ass.
husband.
I'm thinking
Huh?
of you and
Yeah,
what you're
husband,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, know what I'm saying?